Welcome back to BatCycle 14, and with the new Batman movie coming out, it's fitting that we unbox the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman Gold Label from the Batman Year 2. This is one of my most anticipated figures that I wanted, and just like the Batman movie, one of my most anticipated movies for the year. So let's check this out. So here's the packaging for the gold label Batman and DC Multiverse and Batman Year 2, and just like all the Todd McFarlane figures, that's how it looks like. You see the figure through the window, and then you see on the side Batman Year 2 DC Multiverse, and then on the back you have that artwork, and it really looks awesome. And if it's your first time here, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of any new updates, new videos of my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and all the good stuff. And now back on with the video. And then other figures in the DC Multiverse line, and this figure just jumps out of the comic books. And as you can see, this is a pretty old comic book that I've had. I've owned it since the Batman movie came out with Michael Keaton, and this is the inspiration for this Todd McFarlane figure, and it's very fitting because, as you can see on the cover, Todd McFarlane is one of the artists on this book, and it's really awesome. And here's a page spread in the comic as well, so you can see that. And then on the other side, it's same Batman, and then the front, based on the comic from Todd McFarlane. I'm really excited to get this figure out. Now let's get this Batman out of the box. And here's the Batman out of the packaging. So first, let's take a look at the trading card that comes with the figure. So here you have the Batman Year 2, and yeah, it's not very impressive, but this is one that doesn't have the signature for Todd McFarlane. There were limited editions that had Todd McFarlane's signature, so you have a write-up for the Batman over here. And then let's take a look at the accessories, and I'll tell you right off the bat, this is pretty disappointing. I'll tell you and I'll show you later what's so disappointing about this, because I really had high hopes and I was really wanting the most epic Batman figure in my collection. It's not as bad, but it's just so disappointing. And the next that we're gonna take a look at is this Batarang, which is so big and it's oversized. So that's it. It's cast out in blue plastic. And then you have this post which will help that plastic cape stand up on this diorama. And then you have this plastic cross that will peg onto that diorama as well. So you see, it's really awesome. So it's inspired by that scene in the comic book that I've shown. It comes with two hands as well, so it's the holding hand, which is really weird because I will show you later why. It has these grooves at the back of the hand. So this is the hand that's used to hold the Batarang. And then you have a closed fist hand, which is really weird because it's just one closed fist. And then you have this is the diorama, so it's really cool because you see tombstones of famous Batman characters. So you have Selina Kyle, you have Martha, Thomas Wayne, you have Jason Todd as well, which is really awesome. Some broken tombstones which are really nice. And then you have Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon, and then you have this head. Then it really looks so cool. And then you have some pegs here for the figure, and then this is where you stick this cross into. So let's put it in. So here you have the cross, and the diorama is complete. And then you have the Batman's plastic cape over here, which is really cool. They have some shading of darker blue here on the cape. Really nice. It's really hard plastic, so It's really nice because it looks like it has a lot of shadows. You can see there, really cool. And that can stand up by itself, and I'll be showing you the disappointing stuff right now. Here is the disappointing stuff. The arms. Batman has these arms which are not pegged in to the figure because when you put him in the plastic cape you can't fit him in with the arms attached. So the disappointing thing is I haven't even attached the arms yet, so I tried to turn them and they broke. It's really bad quality from McFarlane Toys, which is why I'm not really impressed. So not just one but both arms, so you can see how they broke. It's really disappointing. So Batman has no arms when he is wearing this cloth cape, which is really cool because I love when the figure has a cloth cape, so you can do a lot of displays with a cloth cape as well. So taking a look at this cloth cape, so you just take off Batman's head and you can see there's two pegs here where the cloth cape can peg onto, and then it's a really nice cape, and it has a lot of creases because it came in folded really bad in the, so I need to iron this thing, but it's got this plastic thing for the neck piece, and then yeah, it really looks nice. And then let's take a look at Batman's head as well, so you can see it's a really nice Batman head sculpt. And the thing also is the peg is on the neck, it's not on the head, so I would have wanted, I understand why they did this because you have to take Batman's head off so you can put him on that plastic cape or put the cloth cape on, but so without the cape, when you turn his head up, this hole will come up. It's really annoying to me, and it's a really nice Batman figure except for the arms. I wish the arms weren't as bad or didn't break out as in the first time. So you have a great sculpt here, you have the bat belt or the utility belt, and then you have his pants and his underwear outside his pants. It's really nice, so you can see there. And even the plastic here, I'm really scared to move the plastic. So let's take a look at the articulation. So the head can look up, can look down that much. It's really nice because he looks so brooding with his Batman head. And then he's got 360 articulation. I don't want to force movement because I don't want to break this thing. Not much of an ab crunch. Then he can kick forward that far, and even this joint is like the Doctor Strange knees, and then kick backward that far, and you can see the joints here. It's a regular McFarlane joints, as you can see there. And then you have double jointed knees, which are really scary to me. And then you have no cut on the boot, so there's no swivel. And then you have a toe articulation, then you have ankle articulation as well. A lot of articulation on the ankles, so that's it. I only wish they had a thigh cut and a boot cut over here. So it's a really great looking figure in my honest opinion. It's just so disappointing that the quality is really bad, and it's hard to stand this guy up. So here he is. So let's put him back in here so you can see the picture. So we'll put on the cape later. So let's do some size comparisons first, and then this has been my main Batman in my display for the longest time, the DC Collectibles New 52 Batman. So you can see how small this guy is compared to this McFarlane Batman. And next up is, I forgot which Batman this is, but I also display this guy with the Ninja Turtles, so he gets smaller and smaller. So let's put these guys here to the side. Yeah, you can see how epic this guy looks like, because this one I really hate because it sucks. The articulation sucks in this guy. This guy is really nice articulation. It's way better than this guy, but it's so small that it's smaller than G.I. Joe figures. And last but definitely not the least is my other Batman. This guy is one of my favorites because he looks awesome as well. And as you can see there, you can't see it that much, but shoulder height, if you can see, this is way shorter than the Batman. But he looks, here in the video, he looks like they're the same height, but this guy is way shorter. So now we're done with the comparison with the Batmans. Let's bring in some other figures in my collection. So here he is with the Marvel Legends Iron Man Mark III. So here he is with a G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Trooper. You can see the size difference between these guys. So more comparisons for the Batman. So here he is with the BatCycle from the Batman the White Knight. So if he only had his arms, I could put him on the cycle so he could ride the cycle. And then here's the Batman with the BatRaptor. So as you can see, it looks really awesome. So you can put the Batman here even if he's got no arms, so it's gonna look stupid because there's no arms, but you can try to hide it with the cape. But that's how it's gonna look like when you have him on the BatRaptor. I really wish he had his arms so he can be riding the BatRaptor as awesome as it looks like. It's time to put the Batman on the plastic cape. Let's check it out. And here we have the Batman on the diorama with a plastic cape, and it really looks awesome. And for your information, you don't need this one for the cape to stand up. It stands perfectly fine without the plastic stand. The cape can hold on its own, and you have the pegs on this diorama where the feet of the Batman can peg on, so you don't need it. So it really looks awesome. So taking a closer look at the close-up, so you can see how brooding and awesome this Batman head is. I really love this image on the plastic figure. It's just so disappointing that the alternate stuff, you can't do anything about it. That has been my review for Batman McFarlane Year 2, and I'm really excited as well for the Batman movie coming out. Are you excited, and have you seen it yet? What do you think about it? Comment in the comment section. So that's it, and this has been BatCycle14. Do you want me to make a review for the Batman Matt Reeves movie? Comment in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And thank you guys for watching. And as always, celebrate life. Be American.